a significant period of time.
Well, I mean, all the, the hearsay about, we know in the locker room that's not true. So that is something that we laugh about. We don't get discouraged by that stuff. But it's obviously, upsetting anytime someone gets hurt. Especially now when our backs are against the wall. To lose bodies, especially in a force like we have, it's tough. But I keep saying, no one's going to feel sorry for us, and we got to take the challenge, embrace it. No matter how many lumps we take, you can't give up. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You got to keep battling, and if you keep battling, you give yourself a chance for good things to happen. But if you feel sorry for yourself, if you complain, if you make excuses, that's when, frankly, I think you delay the turnaround or prohibit a turnaround.
Does it seem like the bottom is dropping out of this whole thing now?
No, I feel optimistic, or at least I have a choice to be in. We're down, we're wounded, we're struggling, in many ways we should be in the second week of the season, considering we got healthy bodies, we got a new coach, new offense. So, I understand why expectations are high. At the same time, when you look at what's actually transpired with the change of coaches and very little practice time, no major learning time as far as training camp. We've been trying to pick it up on the fly, both ends of the floor. We've struggled for it. We've had injuries. And so, not to make excuses, but we got to stay realistic too. We are still on a process, and we can't, because we're in a funk, because we're losing games. We're having balls bounce the wrong way, and we're having breakdowns. We can't get down. We can't quit. We can't point fingers. We can't splinter. We got to keep fighting and stay with it, and realize that if we do that, we got a chance. We got a chance to come back, get in the playoffs, and be a really good team.
Steve, you said 5 games where the guys should be playing like you should, or in desperation mode. Do you feel like you are?
Yes and no. I think we have stretches where we are, but I think we also, have breakdowns too. And, that's obviously the most frustrating part, is that at times, I think we take our foot off the gas. And, that's just something that we got to care, because we're not good enough. We don't understand each other. We haven't had enough time together. We have our flaws. The one thing that we got to continue to do is be early, anticipate, talk, be in the right positions, and mentally, not give an inch. Sometimes physically, guys might be tired, they might be wrong, but mentally, you got to always put yourself in a position to anticipate, to be early, to be thinking, and to be thinking for your teammates as well. And those breakdowns, we got to try to cure.
They have, when teams go bad, obviously you start hearing stuff coming out of the locker room, some true, some not true. Latest, supposedly Kobe and Dwight got into it, and everybody's denying it. Are those the kind of things that can tear a team apart or bring it together?
Yeah, either. I think this one, won't tear us apart because everyone knows it's not true. So if anything, it's, funny. And but what's not funny is the fact that, we can't win a game right now, and sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, but it's just a cascade of mistakes, letdowns, bad bounces, everything's on top of us. So, what I want to do is just continue to urge the guys forward and be positive, optimistic, and embrace the challenge. Right now we got a choice to make with how we're going to approach this, and it's got to be, with our chins up.
You're a 49% career shooter from all over the court. Is it in the best interest of this team for you to start shooting the ball more?
I think in an ideal world, it'd be great if I could get, 15 shots a night or more, but the way we play, we're still trying to figure it out. Frankly, with all the guys, we're trying to get incorporated in the offense with some of the nuances and details of the system. It does limit the amount of attempts I get. So those are things we got to work through, and those are interpersonal relationships, and I don't mean personalities. I mean as far as details of how we play, timing, spacing, awareness that in many ways are prohibiting the amount of looks I get, but at the same time, I got a lot of responsibility to try to organize and get guys the ball. And right now, I'm getting the opportunity to draw 2 men and get the ball moving, and hopefully have odd man opportunities on the weak side.
How would you evaluate team chemistry on the court and off the court? It's been brought up a lot lately.
Yeah, I think we got some work to do there. Chemistry, first of all, on the court, as far as the way we fit together, is a work in progress. Like I said, no training camp, new system. perhaps structurally, we have, we have some deficiencies or aren't the greatest fit, but at the same time, we have plenty of talent to be a very good team. So we got to find a way to make it work. And off the court, we added a lot of new bodies, and at this point, we haven't necessarily become as tight as we'd like to be at some point. But I don't think that's a problem. I don't go home at night saying, man, this locker room's a real problem. I think everyone really likes each other for the most part, and that's more than you can say about a lot of teams. So I think guys come in, they get along, they work hard, and we just want more.
Hey Steve, I know team issues are probably at the top of your mind right now, but just 5 assists away from a big milestone, 10,000. What is that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to even really think about what it means to me right now because I just feel so underwater trying to, figure out any way to get this team a win. But, obviously to have one scholarship offer and, to play in the NBA as long as I have and to be on a list with people like Magic Johnson is beyond my wildest dreams. So, I grew up watching Magic on TV and idolizing him. So to be right there with him on that list is incredibly special, humbling, and a tribute to the opportunity to play with a lot of great players over my career.